It notes that this is the main reason why the country is increasing its security cooperation with the United States. For Senator Risa Hontiveros, issues on Taiwan's independence is exclusively for the Taiwanese government to tackle. Hontiveros notes, though, that the Philippines respects their right to self-determination, which must be upheld by all other nations. Defense spokesperson Arsenio Andolong also clarifies that the Philippines is not meddling in the internal affairs of China concerning Taiwan. Andolong adds that the country observes the One China policy and that it follows the principle of non-interference. The statements came after the Chinese embassy advised Manila to oppose Taiwan's independence if the country cares genuinely about the Filipinos there. It also accused the United States of taking advantage of additional military sites to interfere with Beijing's conflict with Taiwan. Meanwhile, President Bongbong Marcos wants to tap fishing spots in nearby areas for spill-affected fisherfolk in Oriental Mindoro. JC Cosico with the report.
Fisherfolk in Oriental Mindoro have no choice but to rely on government aid for now, as fishing remains prohibited across the province due to the recent oil spill.
Nawa naman po ay may balik na po sa normal ang panghuhuli po ng isda. Napakahirap po kasi napakarami na yung pong gastusin.
The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources estimates at least 886 million pesos in damage and income losses from the spill. On Saturday, President Bongbong Marcos personally inspected the area and led the distribution of aid to fishermen in Pola. For now, the government is planning to tap fishing areas in nearby LGUs.
Ang isang naisip namin na maaaring gawin para talaga mabilis na makabalik ang mga mangingisda ay hihingi tayo ng permiso sa ibang bayan sa kabila ng isla at hihingi tayo ng permiso para makapangisda. Yung mga tiga dito ay makapunta na doon.
Cleanup efforts continue in coastal areas. Currently, 70% of the affected bodies of water and shorelines have been cleaned off. But it's a different story for Puerto Galera, which was recently reported to have failed its last 4 water quality tests. Because of this, swimming, diving, and other water sports are at risk of being banned in Puerto Galera.
Ang Puerto Galera ay bagsak na ang water quality for 4 consecutive tests. Even prior to Holy Week, may findings na nabagsak ito on the level of oil and grease.
For now, the beach town remains open to tourists while they wait for directives from the DOH and DENR. For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida vows to ensure the safety of G7 meetings after an apparent smoke bomb attack. Kishida said he will exhaust all possible ways to make sure that officials are safe during the meetings, which will be held in Hiroshima next month. On Saturday, the Prime Minister escaped unhurt after an apparent smoke bomb was thrown towards him during an election campaign. The 24-year-old suspect was arrested on the spot, but authorities have yet to determine his motive for the apparent attack. Kishida denounced the incident, saying that the Japanese government must not allow acts of violence that attack the foundation of democracy. Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. House Speaker Martin Romualdez is pushing to recognize the Philippine National Police Drug Enforcement Group. This comes after at least 49 cops were found to have committed lapses in the 6.7 million peso drug haul last year. The Corrections Bureau plans to close the new Bilibid prison by 2028 and convert it into a commercial area. With this, the Bucor says they are eyeing to relocate at least 7,000 inmates to regional facilities this year. And the Tourism Department reports that Koreans have reclaimed the top spot in terms of tourist arrivals to the Philippines. As of March 27, the agency logs over 348,000 Korean tourists, around 26% of the total foreign travelers. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 4:30 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.